Hi guys, not using the tripod today. I'm just gonna hold the phone because I finally want to talk about this snake. This is an Easter rack black snake. Pantherophis anther something. It is a near relative of the corn snake and has roughly the same care as the corn snake. The eastern black rat snake is a different species from the western black rat snake, according to scientists who have redone the taxonomy of rat snakes about 10 years ago. So and the main difference that I can tell between the eastern black rat snakes and the western black rat snakes is where they live in the country. The eastern black rat snakes are the black rat snakes you find east of the Appalachian Mountains. The western black rat snakes are the rat snakes that you find on the western side of the Appalachian Mountains. I know that's really not much of a difference, but when it comes to classifying species, geographical location and geographical boundaries like mountain ranges do count for identify something as a different species. Though the very common, I've decided to go strictly with the eastern black rat snakes that are not native to where I live in Texas. The reason why I've selected these snakes is I believe that they potentially are even more docile species than corn snakes. I find that the eastern black rat snakes are wish I knew what it's called, but they are a species of snake that is active during the day. So they are not as nocturnal as corn snakes are. They're not quite crepuscular. The snakes I have across the room over there, you see one moving around right now, that is also an eastern black rat snake, but that has the calico morph. Back to this one, this is just a regular eastern black rat snake. Now, the geographical range of the eastern black rat snake is actually pretty good size. They are native to the New England area and extend as far south as South Carolina, and as far north as I want to say all the way up to New York. So they have a pretty big geographical range, and there is a few localities where some are slightly more red toned than others, and some don't get as jet black as others, as their saddles, the white around their saddle borders tends to show in the snake later on in life. So this is my first eastern black rat snake. I got her 6 months ago. She spent 3 months I had her in 3 months in quarantine. And sadly, she did have a sister that came with her, and that sister did die. It was my friend I was doing the quarantine with. Couldn't give him enough attention, and I got a little careless and whatnot, and mistakes were made. There's no telling what that snake actually died to, but I think it might have been just impaction of some sort. Something was blocking the intestinal tract, and it regurgitated. Unfortunately, the feeding schedule was not ideal to keep a healthy body weight up, so that snake could not handle 2 regurgitations in a row, and sadly had passed away. This snake, on the other hand, has done very well. I've since got her out of quarantine, and she spent another 3 months on my floor, where you've seen her enclosure in other videos. She's doing quite well, and I've moved her up in I've been able to move her up in what size mice I have been feeding all. This one's name is Obsidia. That one that I'm pointing to with my pinky, that one is Galagrand, and that one is Goriona. That one. So today I'm gonna go ahead and try to feed Galagrand and Goriona for the first time with me. I hate having to say it, but I'm having to skip out on quarantine just a little bit while because these are such young snakes. These two are such young snakes that I really have to be hands-on with making sure that their husbandry is spot on. So, but they're coming from a very good breeder that has a really good reputation, as well as coming from a straight from the breeder, coming out of the egg, and coming straight from the egg in a time period where there's no reptile shows. Well, and there's less cross-contamination between people and between breeders and their collection and the snakes that they're getting in. So it's a good time to buy a snake at the moment if you're worried about maintaining a good quarantine. So as you can see, this is an active snake. It is very visually motivated, so when I wave my fingers in front of her, it'll definitely get her attention, and she may try to snap at my fingers if I wave my fingers in front of her like it's a little male. Alright, so this is my eastern black rat snake, Obsidia. And this is the exciting snake that I was eager to get. Ultimately, she's gonna get probably get up to 7 feet and maybe a little bit beyond that. She wasn't fed very regularly wasn't fed on a timely manner with a great schedule while she was in quarantine with my friend. But she has since then done very well, so hopefully I can get her back on track to get to a nice impressive 7-foot long snake. I like this snake. I think the eastern black rat snakes can make very, very good pets for people, and they're not commonly traded in the reptile trade, but I think there is definitely a spot for them in the trade. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask. This is not a care guide, but I'm definitely feeling pretty confident that I can make a good care guide at this point. Well, have a great day. I'm going to go ahead and try to feed Galagrand and Goriona. Have a good one.